Well, they have a Charlie's. I don't know if they have what I'm looking for, though. I only find out by going to the other side. Looking for a certain type of bank. And transfer funds. For me, I was going to say that they don't have one, and then all of a sudden, the very corner pulls up right over there, and they have one. Good, that'll save me some time and money. Okay, so I'm going to transfer. Well, I'm not going to show. I don't show in my banking stuff. It's one thing I just, I don't show everything. I'm just weird about that, just because, God, that and me taking a crap, which I have done a couple times on the airport scenes, but I wouldn't really have taken one, but you know what I mean. All right, I just want to kind of vlog this moment. Hey, where's your office supply stuff, like copy paper? All the way? But kind of all the way? Gotcha. Something about a wall or something. I always get the most general directions. That's kind of why I put the whole scene at Grace in the Lowe's department store where he's messing around with it. He gets mad at the... It's about a hollow... just hang on for a minute. Oh, it's a colossal carving kit. Yeah, he gets mad at the Lowe's employee on the tape thing. Now, I've had some moments like that, I'm not going to lie, and I feel real embarrassed about them. Where you have customer service moments. That's where the baby stuff is. All right, so this is going to be where supplies are right here. So a ream of paper is 500 sheets. That's what makes it a ream. There's another thing where they all have these little... we'll get into it later. I can show you something really cool, though. I can find it. Yeah, right here. Take a composite book right here. And open the composite book right here. It's got all the things right here. Mine does, though. This one doesn't. This one's an older one. This is the right one right here. The dollar one. I put plays in and stuff like that. It'll sometimes give you the conversions of stuff. Length and distance of stuff, surface area, volume, weight and mass. Mine does paper, so it does reams of paper and stuff. It shows what they're called. I guess this is the knockoff version of it. It is kind of, it's not the true composite book, because it goes it has kind of like a weird binding. Kind of weird too. Oh well. I was reading it last night. It had different names for amount of sheets of paper, so it's kind of cool. It's a conversion thing. Punction. Spelling rules right here. When a word ends in more than one consonant, do not double the final consonant. Example: frown, frowned, frowning, helped, helping. What means I double that? Frowned. When a word ends in more than one consonant, do not double the final consonant. Oh, like frowned, frowned. Could all be one. I before E, except after C, are when sounded as A, as in neighbor and way. I before E. All right, elementary. It looks like the best deal. It's printer paper up to 500, so that's a ream of paper right here. We only need 179 or 180 pages of it. Yeah, they've got a bunch of stuff going on right now. That one's really popular. I've seen that one in all the Walmarts, so it's going to be in the front yard scaring the kids. Get your Reese's and Kit Kat and Whoppers and Hershey's. Looks like that one's open. So how it works is you buy 12 things, 12 point of sales, and then you don't have a maintenance fee on your card. So that's why I'm doing that. It's kind of complex. I worked for the bank for 4.5 years, and they get drilled with questions because it's dealing with when maintenance dates can go through, things like that. With some copyright behind me. It's a good song though, but anyway. Postal truck. Always take my hat off for Bukowski and post office. Okay, here's how it works. I got 2 accounts, okay? So you got to make your 12 point of sale swipes before a certain date because they go by like a maintenance date. So, trying to figure something out. She was telling me these 2 different dates. But anyway, regardless, you have to make the swipes before a certain date, or then they charge you $12. So I gotta look at something. All right, this is brought to you by Yellowstone wood smoked beef jerky. Don't know why the wipers are on. Up a minute. With Yellowstone wood smoked beef jerky in town, man. It's really good. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, but it's Yellowstone beef jerky. It has this logo on it. It's kind of hard to see. It looks like this. Best stuff in town. Pretty good for like Walmart beef jerky. It's not bad. That's the famous Whataburger. So when we were kids, I had like jet black hair. I was into goth music like Joy Division and all that stuff. And I even like Depeche Mode, but don't tell anybody. But yeah. So the Hicks wanted to fight us right there, and because we dressed weird like punks, and they're in that parking lot. Okay, yeah. It kind of scares me when I drive down there. But they arrested them right there off of Buenos Aires. We were hauling butt down this road right here, and they were like on meth and stuff, and they were throwing beer bottles in our car. My friend Westbrook Johnson was in the back. Caleb McNair was somewhere in here. Chris Jenkins was in the car, and then there was Lori, Jody, and Laura, Jody, and I think, what was her other chick's name? I don't think I'm supposed to remember the other chick name. I don't want Caleb to beat me up. I'm gonna say Christy, but I don't know if that's correct. Laura, okay, no, I should know her. I'm sorry, because that was Angela. Sorry, Angela. It was Laurie, because Angela was my girlfriend. Sorry about that, Angela. I didn't mean it. She was like my second time was it with Angela. She's an Italian chick that was she was really nice. But anyway, she was there. It was Angela, and then it was Laura or Laurie. No, Lori. Yeah, she went by Lori. And Jody, they were all like really pretty, especially Jody. We all like Jody, but Angela was pretty too, and so was Lori. I was supposed to go on dates with Lori, but then Caleb liked her, and then Chris called me and said, "Hey, listen, I don't want anybody to get hurt. Don't go out with her," because Caleb would beat up anybody. He wasn't a big dude; he was skinny, but he'd beat up anybody. But then Caleb and I were kind of friends. Anyway, so they went out, Lori and Caleb went out, and I ended up getting stuck with Angela, who was the short one, but I thought she was cool. I thought she was like really pretty. Anyway, they chased us, pretty much wanting to kill us, and we were all gonna drive somewhere to go fight, and that was kind of the thing. Like, we're gonna fight, y'all, let's go fight, you know? People were grabbing balls and all that kind of stuff. And so for one thing, I just driving, I just got this weird thought that those guys had a gun. So I U-turned it somewhere maybe like about right here, maybe. There's no U-turn right up here though. I went back to Whataburger, and there was a cop there ordering a hamburger or a cheeseburger or something. And I ran in. They had already thrown beer bottles at our car and stuff, and they were gonna fight. There was gonna be a fight. So I got you know, his attention, said, hey, these guys are throwing beer bottles in our car. Caleb's older brother, Tweety, that's what he went by, Mike McNair, he actually did the same thing when some shark skinheads tried to jump him at the Starch Club. He went and called the police too, because they had already bashed his chick in the face with an axe handle and all this stuff. But I called him. Well, I didn't, you know, I went up to him and asked. They arrested the guys, and they found them. They came back to the Whataburger to see if we were still there, and I guess they didn't know the cop was there, and they pulled up on them. They found some stuff on them and arrested them. Probably it could have been drugs or something. I don't know. We don't know what happened. We never asked. You don't ever find that stuff out. But it felt like I was the driver, and I didn't feel like I was putting everybody in a safe situation. You know, so I went back, and I didn't know that there was going to be a cop at Whataburger or anything. It just happened to work out that way. I was just going to go back into Whataburger and tell the manager at Whataburger to call him, because you get that instinct feeling, you know. You never know. But it was a wild night. Now, of course, when we were driving off, we were all screaming at them because they were getting frisked and everything. I don't know how long they went in for, if it was that important. I think they might have been drinking. He got them for drinking, because they pretty much can get you just right on the spot for drinking. But the rumor was they had drugs on them, so it happened right here. And I wrote a monologue about it to Diane Salinger in her acting class called Chicken Punk. But that's what went down right here off of Roof Snow. Whataburger's way over there. We're gonna get fit. Get UFC fit. All right, we gotta go get an envelope. There's Office Depot. We're gonna get an envelope. I haven't heard of Brother. I used to serve HP really, but it's a pretty good brand maybe. I do Envy. I do HP Envy. Here's some of the HP right here. I got a bunch of HP. Right. Alright. Let's see if they have the bubble one, independent bubble ones. Oh, it's in green. Yes. Look at the price though. I'm just trying to think if we're gonna do a better deal with Walmart. $3.09. My gosh. And look, it's not even big enough. This is actually not big enough right here for a script. It's too small. It looks like it would fit though, doesn't it? This would be too packed right here. I like it though, it's gray. But this green one's kind of cool. But how do you write on it? So there it goes, right there. Ugh. You know, like, are you gonna be able to write on this? Maybe going back to Walmart. Okay, now we're rolling. Yeah, this is gonna be fun right here. I don't know if it's covered in mail. You're still gonna have to do double mailer. This would work right here. Bubble mailer right here. So you want to use for a script, you want to send it in a 10.5 times 16 at least. So it's large enough to fit in there if it's a papered script, which is what we're gonna be printing out probably today. You'd really need that, you know what I mean? This chair right here is great, man. There it is right there. It's called a Professional 1000 Series Mesh Task Chair. The mesh is pretty cool. It's not too bad. A little mesh chair. Of course, you don't really probably want to go with the mesh, but there's something about it that's cool. Here's what it looks like right here. Because the mesh isn't going to last the longest. The chairs are going to last really well. This is a combination between mesh. But this is almost a $500 chair right here. Yeah, this is pretty comfortable. I like this right here. It's only what's called Performance. It's $449. Pretty cool. He's going with the style, but this is actually cool. It's got these features on it right here for your back and stuff. It's pretty cool. All right, so this is the way to go right here. This is like the way to go. Watch this, I go here. So you may be, this is a robotic desk. Look at this. Just open it, key, put your scripts in there and stuff. Anyway. And then that goes to another level right here. So when you're standing up, see, there. It's a pretty cool desk. Goes the normal desk right here. This chair's not too bad either. All right, it's too much copyright music, so I'm heading out. So much. All right, we got it. 290 something. Yeah, so kind of high for just one envelope, $291, but it's bubble. And you know, the post office will make you pay it anyway. Then I still got to get the stamps on it, and these are, you know, that's why you don't send out a lot of scripts, especially if they're like 179 pages. But you want it in good hands, so I'm giving it to Grim Life. They're kind of going to be the holders of the script. They can do what they want with it. You know, hopefully they can sell it and get back to me and we can all negotiate.